5 minutes, Colin. 5 minutes apiece for 10 minutes total on Apple Watch. Your thoughts? Let me see if I can pull up some pictures while you're talking about the Apple Watch.
Apple Watch. I'm supposed to have strong opinions here.
Yeah. Look, it's the new hot thing.
I mean, I've talked before, but there's no way in hell I'm going to wear one of those because I think they look really ugly. As well as just wearing a watch being a pain in the ass, anyways. In my opinion. But yeah, I can give some details. So Apple announced details around the Apple Watch during their event the other day, earlier this week. The sport version is $350, and there's a little bit larger $399 version. There's a couple more expensive models based on the band, all the way up to 10 grand for the gold watch, which is a bit weird because 99% of the watch is the freaking screen, which isn't gold. It's just the gold plating on the outside of the watch. So it's a bit strange that you would ever want to get a $10,000 watch, and that's the low end for the gold watch. So it's pretty surprising. It has a bunch of like apps and shit. That's really like I didn't follow most of the details because again I have almost no interest in buying one of these, and it looks just so large on people's hands, it's not really understated at all, you know. Are you still planning on getting one? Because
No, I
to
was
me
never planning on getting one.
the Samsung one looks way better. The Moto.
I was never planning on getting an Apple Watch. I actually got a Moto 360. So I am in the smartwatch category. I do like smartwatches.
Do you have it on?
I don't have it on right now. I took it off when I went to go eat. I will go downstairs and go get it if you guys want to see it.
Do you wear it daily?
I do. I wear it every day.
Do you use any of the apps daily?
I don't.
You just use it as a watch?
I take that back. I use my my fitness tracker to see how many steps I've taken, check my heart rate, and that's about it. Now, I did, for the very first week, I had my Bluetooth on, but my issue with the Bluetooth is that I feel like it sucks your battery too much. And ultimately, like, I like the idea of a smartwatch. I like what it does. I like being alerted on my apps when I have that stuff connected. It's very good about doing that. I don't like that my battery life is sucked dry on my phone and on my my watch. Now, the issue with it is not necessarily. I think my use case is a little bit different because when I have it hooked up to my watch and my phone for Bluetooth, I'm getting notifications from YouTube, Twitter. YouTube is the big one there. Twitter. Google Hangouts and Messages. These all pop up and then what happens is the app pops up and then you click on it. It doesn't even show a preview, which is something I wish that it showed. You pop on it and it says such and such message is now open on your phone. So then when you open up your phone, it automatically has that app open and then you can just read it. So I mean, it is good for notifying you that you get something is happening in your pocket, so you have to reach in your pocket. The difference that I read about with the iWatch and what I think is pretty interesting and fascinating, I read one, I think it was on TechCrunch. And now, I don't know how many of you guys and girls watch or listen or read TechCrunch stuff. I've been a big TechCrunch follower for a very, very long time, since I was like 2004, however long I've been reading. 2005, I've been reading that website. But they're very, very Apple heavy. Like, they love Apple over there. And so I don't know if that article was really indicative of how it would be, because it's mostly a preview article. But he basically was paraphrasing what other people that had the watch said about the watch itself. Things like...
Can you hear these cats going ham outside?
Kind of.
They're having a battle.
I heard a little bit.
Look, you gonna go beat him up?
Colin's cat is huge. Just slap him with a paw.
Look, he's got big old boxer paws.
But the article read something along the lines of this watch is going to eliminate the need to check your phone. And that's what people were saying about the watch. They did not check their phone once they had this watch. I don't know. I don't know. And I feel like I'm in a different class category for my phone, because I have a large one, right? And so I end up using my phone a hell of a lot for video. And there's absolutely no replacing that for video at all, whatsoever. I couldn't go back to a smaller phone just because of the video thing.
I think I only use my phone mostly for like Twitter mentions and emails. And I don't think I'd read either of those on a watch. You know what I mean?
I could read if they could surface to me Twitter updates, which I think should be able to work on a watch. I would read that, but I couldn't reply, right? Unless it was voice.
Yeah, and if
that
someone
voice
leaked an
better be
article
so
or a
good.
video or something, then you're just going to be like, okay, I'll have to check that later.
Right.
Which is probably what most of the people that just out of the blue will mention me will be, hey, check this out, you know?
Right. I have not looked at the entire feature set for all the watches. The one preview article that I saw made it look like it duplicated every aspect of your what you have on an iPhone, so all the icons fit. I imagine they have a couple that are pretty standard, but you know, I have no idea from a feature set what this is looking like. But I did give you guys the links if you guys want to watch it or read about it. Here it is on Apple's site. The biggest thing for me is with any Apple product, price point is really high. This is, I guess it's not that much higher than what I paid for my Moto 360, which is stainless steel. I guess I'm more looking at that medium tier because the sport watch is not something that interests me at all. And right, so for the watch that I would buy, I would have to pay almost $600 for that watch. I was just like, I can't. I like watches a lot. I like watches a whole lot, but I just can't spend that type of money on a watch. Like, I'm not balling like that.
That's the thing to me. Like, to me, a nice watch is more about the craftsmanship and the fact that 100 years from now, it'll probably still be ticking. You know what I mean? Like, just a little bit of a cleanup, and the gears will still be gears, and they'll still continue to watch because it's mechanical. The Apple watches are going to be either outdated or broken within 5 to 6 years.
And then you have to buy the new Apple Watch.
And then you have to buy the new Apple Watch, yeah. And it loses all value, right? Unless you melt down your goal.
I'm interested to see how well that $10,000 one holds over.
Because
that's
man,
the
like,
exact
at the end of the
reason
day. And even
you
when they
buy
make
a
the new
watch
one, it's
cheaper.
probably going to be thinner, right? So you
Right.
won't be able to just like plop a new screen in. All that gold's going to be done. So if I was to buy an expensive watch, it'd be like something that I know will last my entire life, essentially. Or outlast me for the most part. But again, like, I'm not really a watch guy. So I don't know.
Okay.
Definitely
All
wouldn't
right.
wear a screen on my wrist. I'm already too attached to my phone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I almost want to go in the opposite direction and not have my phone. So
I'll make sure I go get my my watch so we can take a look at that before the end of the show. Now, if you've enjoyed the video, made it this far, leave a like if you've not already. It really helps me out, and I really appreciate your support. Subscribe if you've not already so you guys can check my next video. And if you've missed anything, especially this video right here, go check it out. Just click. Click, click, click.